Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 2 on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode, we finally figured out what exactly happened to Anais and Roche. And today, we're gonna get started on the story quests that will end the game. But real quick, in between episodes, I was looking, I stored stuff away, I grabbed some stuff. I think I really want to make at least the Vran's armor, right? And for that, we're going to need 2,000 orens. So I was looking through. First of all, we aren't going to make that. Get rid of it. There's some of these diagrams that we have stored away that we don't use. They're the potion ones. So we can sell Cat, the Golden Aureole, the Grape Shot, the Rook, and the Swallow, and the Toniel. That doesn't get us very much closer, honestly. Like, not closer at all, if I'm being honest. So, my next plan, right, is we're going to go find a crafter. I'm kind of scared to use Brass because he was crashing the game before. So let's use this guy. We're going to try and make everything we need for this. For this stuff we want to make. The Vran armor and Kerme. So let's see. We don't need anything for Kerme. For the Vran armor, we need one more studded leather. So let's make a studded leather. Bada bing, bada boom.
With the other moaning,
now, we can sell all the other, like, crafting diagrams. And that'll get us some money. We don't need to make any more hardened leather, robust cloth, or studded leather. That didn't get me nearly as much money as I thought. The values in your inventory can be very deceptive. But now we honestly have pretty much everything else we need. I know I need 6 cloth, 7 twine to make these. 6 cloth, 7 twine.
Pop in.
Hold on. Let's, like, 6 cloth, 7 twine, and keep the studded leather. Other than that, it's just other stuff. So we can sell literally everything else. I don't know why we have that. Get rid of that. Let's sell 33 of this. That's a good bit of money. We don't need any of this leather. I don't know why we have it. Don't need the oil. Did we not need any robust cloth? What did we need the robust cloth for? I can't remember. Honestly, but get rid of it. Keep the studded leather and keep like 7 twine, right? So sell 38 of that. That puts us so close to 2,000. We don't need this stuff anymore. Because we got the manuscript. We need 13 more orens. 13 more. A lot of these are quest items. But we don't need the gargoyle book anymore. We can sell that. And I don't know why we still have these. That puts us over 2,000. That puts us over 2,000 for the Vran's armor. I went into the wrong menu. We have the best armor in the game now. And we have completed the Mystic River quest. It unequipped our armor, but hey, we can re-equip that. And look at that. It's like a much more refined, better version of the Ysgith armor.
Renounce magic, I tell
and
you.
it looks pretty
Shatter
swish.
your towers.
So now, even more, we can sell that. And that was literally worth 1 oren.
Break your
So
wall.
now, we just gotta focus on this thing. Costs 250 orens to make it. We need 14 iron ore, 2 timbers, and 4 harpy feathers.
Turn away the black cats.
So 14 iron ore, we can
the
probably look around and see who's selling that here. Someone's got to be selling it. Someone, I don't know who. But either way, we're going to need money for it.
Likewise, the frog.
I don't know what else is left to actually loot around here. I've looted most of the stuff. That's some timber right there. I missed this section, so that's good. We're gonna have to go get money, though. So I think I'm gonna pause here.
Come back for a
Go
game
kill a bunch
sometime.
of harpies or something, sell their goods, keep 4 feathers, and come back, and we'll finish all our crafting for the game.
At
Sounds
your
like a
service.
plan. Sounds like a plan. That's all our timber right there, I'm pretty sure. So that's good.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I'll be right back.
Not so much as I've...
Okay, I think I got all I need. I'm actually, like, currently 1 orin off, but I've gone through and I've looted everything in the Temerian camp,
Leave the
everything in the
royal
Redanian camp, and
Pour
pretty much
venom
everything
into
around
rulers'
here.
ears
I
no
bought the
more.
iron I need. I have all the
Too late
materials.
to repent.
I literally just need to craft it. I was gonna craft
But
it with
not one sorceress wanted.
with Brass of Ben Ard here, but he's not there, so I guess
The
I won't
other
use him.
Moaning and
Hey, Irso. Before we craft... Oh, no, I looted some orans, too, while I was out there. So I actually do have enough now, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell a lot of this stuff anyway. I only need 4 of these, so sell 6. That right there should be everything I need for the sword. And that's good enough. Let me craft this baby. And now I believe we have one of the best steel swords in the game. I actually don't know what the real best equipment is the game. So a lot of it I'm just going like ad hoc. Like this is what I think it is. As far as I know, I have the best stuff in the game now. Sell that, get rid of it. Don't have to worry about any more crafting ever. Yeah, we'll get rid of Princess Zenthia's sword. We have 157 orans to spare. Look at us go. Alright, let's get on with this story now, shall we? We gotta go talk to Roche down here and make a big decision.
Can we go?
Brigida Papperbrock. She gave me some pretty good leads.
Tell me.
Baron Kimbold hired some thugs to murder the royal bastards.
Son of a bitch. Foltest never trusted him. Turns out he was right not to.
It was Count Merigold who kidnapped Anais. He wanted to hand both children over to the Nilfgardians, but Busi was killed.
Damn it all. Radovid is one thing, but Nilfgaard... When I get my hands on Maravel...
You won't. I delivered the evidence against both of them to Natalis, but the constable decided to ask Kimbold for help and arrested Maravel.
Wise. There will come a time for Kimbold as well, but Maravel needed to be removed immediately. A traitor is a traitor. They should take off his head. Can we go?
Let's do this.
Deathmold is a dead man.
I'm guessing you don't have a plan.
In fact, I do. We need to kill Deathmold and rescue the royal child.
You never did like playing it by ear.
I learned from the best.
See that? Deathmold's put up that magic barrier again. Apparently not a single sound seeps through.
I dread to think what he's doing inside.
Is this starting
Why
now?
you here?
We have business with Deathmold.
The sorcerer is busy. No one's to disturb him.
Recognize me?
Should we?
Course you should, unless you don't care about being promoted.
Who are you?
Now.
Look, I know we talked to Roche and he has his thing.
This is my banquet,
This isn't what I wanted to do. No, no, no. That is exactly why I quick saved before this. I didn't want to start this quest. I didn't want to do this quest. I quick saved right here. Okay. Also, why is Mystic River the active quest here? Didn't we just complete that? By making the Vran's armor? Yeah, we don't have an active quest right now. So, this For Temeria quest, right? This splits into two. Basically, you have the choice to go with Roche to save Anais, or... Did I already... There's no way I already made the decision. Oh, okay, I see up top. I was reading the bottom there. It says the Witcher made his decision. Okay, so no, I actually do have the option. I can go save Triss or help Roche. I think I mentioned before, like, sorry, Roche. Yeah, the kid's important. But, like, it's Triss, okay? We're going to save Triss. I thought I talked to Roche and then I made the decision. It's my bad.
Look who's here. The Rivian Witcher.
Greetings.
Our paths cross often, it seems.
Too often.
What do you seek here?
Triss Merigold.
In the Nilfgardian camp? Fistek has addled your brain.
Oh my god, he just starts.
Lower your sword, son.
Instantly takes one of the most important people by the sword. Oh my god. Geralt's not messing around.
One false move and your ambassador will never see Nilfgaard's son again.
My men won't let you leave here alive.
They will if you ask them to, Excellency, and I believe you will.
Reynold Ep Madsen's orders come from the Emperor himself. He'd rather die than give you Merigold.
Oh, they all got their crossbows lined up.
Mark my words, you will. Unless you release me, it's not too late.
You're boring me. Pick up the pace.
Why do you care for that sorceress so much?
Go.
Are you in love with her? A poor choice, even for you.
That cuts no ice with me.
He doesn't look like he's holding him very, very securely. I feel like the ambassador could easily slip through, but also there's a sword there. I don't know if I'd want to try.
Out of the way, all of you, or the old man dies.
Hold there!
I'm not joking.
I know, and I advise you not to hesitate. Kill him, for we shan't move one bit.
Renwald!
He who brings me the Witcher's head will get the Order of Merit.
But Ambassador Fitz-Estellen...
Your Excellency. Orders from the capital.
Damn.
Now I'll have to kill you all.
Let's put this new armor and sword to good use.
Get him!
Taste our skill!
Oh, well, there we go. What is this? Let me loot it. It's important. Ah. His second letter to the Emperor. I have to defeat the Nilfgardians and find where Triss is.
There must be another way in.
Okay, another way, another way. Gotta loot the place while I'm here. Just kidding, I don't need loot anymore. I guess we're going around the long way. I'm fine with that. Get to kill more Nilfgardians while we're at it. Oh, I'm coming.
For the Emperor!
All right. Let's, can I drop down? Yeah. I don't know, the Nilfgardians, in my Skyrim playthrough, I made it very clear that I didn't care if I was killing Thalmor or not. Nilfgardians are kind of the same. I don't care. I will just slaughter tons of Nilfgardians if I can. Oh, hey guys.
Did you really think you could just prance in here? Make the Emperor proud! Kill him!
Why are you jumping down here? You could do the smart thing if you all had crossbows lined up.
The Imperial Army's ranks are endless!
Could have easily killed me there if you just had crossbows lined up with all these men you're sending to their deaths right now.
You're a stubborn beast, Nordling.
At least send them all at once instead of 3 at a time. Come on, man. Have you done this before? Have you done this before? I don't think you have.
Congratulations, Witcher. They were my best men.
And you wasted them. Choose better ones next time. Get a better commander, dipweed.
You should have picked them more carefully, or trained them better.
Or perhaps they were ready for any foe but you.
Free Triss, or join them.
You amaze me. How can you risk your life for a witch?
Let's just say we're close.
I knew it. You're in love with her. You wouldn't risk your neck otherwise. But you don't know everything about her.
What are you talking about?
Your friend and the other witches conspired against your rulers.
How do you know that?
From the best possible source. She confessed.
And how did you convince her to do that?
By showing her the confessions of other lodge members.
I don't believe you.
That's irrelevant at this point. During our chat, my people managed to regroup, call for reinforcements.
Maybe now they'll start fighting like men.
Time to show you the Empire's true power. Surround him!
Oh, you mean like you could have easily done with all those guys before? How do you
Long live the Emperor!
How do you suddenly have like 50 more people?
Bring shame to the Empire. Shield bearers, forward!
Just cut through both of them at the same time. Hey, buddy, you two. Oh, you didn't go down in one hit. I'm proud of you, man.
Emperor, I failed you.
You felled him, and you felled all your men that you sent straight to their death. Got Triss's prison key. That's probably good and important. Is she down here? I think so. There she is.
Geralt?
Didn't expect to see me.
Are you kidding? The only person you expect to see in a Nilfgaardian dungeon is the executioner.
Did they torture you?
They tried various things, but they got nothing from me.
When I left Flotsam with Vernon, I somehow doubted I'd find you so soon.
I know it was hard on you. I'll never forget this, you hear? Never.
I'd slaughter half the Nilfgaardian army for a friend. I know you're a member of the Lodge, Triss.
How do you know of the Lodge?
Does it matter? I also know the Lodge was behind Demaven's assassination.
Geralt,
I trust you.
True. I'm a member of the Lodge. Just like 8 other sorceresses. But if you think I'm responsible for the Lodge's actions, you're badly mistaken. The Lodge is a theater for 2 actresses. Sheila and Philippa have long dominated it.
To the point where you didn't know about the murder they planned?
To the point where I was no longer invited to gatherings.
Why?
They stopped trusting me.
Because you didn't agree with them?
9 women very rarely agree on anything. The actual problem was that...
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears anyone, it's Geralt of Rivia. The Lodge did everything to convince me that our relationship didn't bother them, even that it suited them. But they manipulated me. Through me, they fed you select information. Depending on the circumstances, they twisted facts.
We're still close. They could still be doing it.
Don't insult me.
Calm down, Triss. Reynold Ep Matson claimed otherwise, but I'll always take your word over that of some Nilfgaardian lowlifes. Now, you'll tell me everything you know. I need to learn the truth.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thanedd massacre. We all acted separately. Philippa decided to create a new organization, a secret one this time. When I was sworn in, it never crossed my mind that the Lodge's plans would soon become secret to its members. As you know, Philippa's not one for minor undertakings. She presented a plan for creating a powerful state controlled by sorceresses.
No wonder the kings are opposing the sorceresses. Nobody likes a schemer.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or enthusiasm. To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a wealthy land with a suitable political arrangement and an easily manipulated ruler. Sheila chose the Pontar Valley, Demavend, and Stennis.
Demavend hated mages.
No more than Henselt or Radovid. Sheila and Philippa saw Demavend as the weakest ruler. His son, Stennis, blows hot and cold. Plus, he who controls the Pontar Valley controls the north. So it was in Edirn that a popular rebel emerged, preaching the idea of a new state. At one of our meetings, I just asked how they imagined overthrowing Demavend. That was the last time I was invited. After Demavend's death, I became suspicious but had no evidence. Philippa brushed me off. When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy with the Karen's carcass, I managed to scan parts of her megascope. That's when I learned that Sheila had dealings with Letho.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to, but we never met after that. Letho must have shadowed me when I entered Sheila's room. Then he forced me to teleport us to somewhere near Vergen.
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Them being the Witchers of the School of the Viper. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you about it.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge everything? I'd be suspicious.
There was some interference as we teleported to Edirn. I emerged intact, but pretty battered. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to go see her and lay my cards on the table.
Maybe Letho wanted just that.
I met a woman at Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant or Philippa's lover. Before I could speak, I was overpowered by spells. I hardly expected an attack. The pain I felt as my body was compressed. It's indescribable. As if all my bones were being broken. It's even worse when you return to your true form. In any case, Philippa had no idea her lover was a Nilfgaardian spy. I was carried as that figurine all the way to Loc Muinne. Asira decompressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me but learned nothing. If it wasn't for you, they'd have had me quartered. I didn't piece the puzzle together until I was here, in the dungeon. Now you know everything.
Did Saskia know the Lodge's plans?
She didn't even know the Lodge existed. Philippa told her that the sorceresses would support an independent state in the Pontar Valley, no strings attached. A fairy tale, but Saskia bought it. Saskia backed Philippa, and the people backed Saskia.
Who had Foltest assassinated?
I have no idea. Perhaps after Demavend's successful assassination, Sheila and Philippa decided to take the next step.
That would be stupid. Killing Demavend was a way to take control of the Pontar Valley. People would forget the regicide in a year, and the Lodge could put its plan in motion. They had to know that if Foltest died, men like Roche wouldn't rest until they learned why that had happened.
One thing is certain. Letho killed Foltest, and Sheila was working with Letho.
Ever find out what Sheila was actually doing in Flotsam? I find it hard to believe she went there just to kill a monster and earn a few orans.
You're right, of course. It had something to do with Letho and the Scoia'tael.
What did she want from Yorveth?
The Scoia'tael were Saskia's trump card. I expect Sheila needed to know what the elves would do, given that a war with Henselt was practically inevitable.
That'll have to do for now.
We'll learn more at the talks.
You're going to attend?
You have no memory of how the world worked before the Thanedd massacre.
Actually, I know exactly how it worked.
That means...
We'll talk about my memory later.
Alright. If the Council and Conclave still existed, kings wouldn't be assassinated and massacres would be less frequent. This is our chance to restore these institutions, and we shouldn't miss it. Normalizing relations between the rulers and the mages who advise them is our only chance for peace.
And our only chance to dismantle the Lodge.
The Lodge will disintegrate anyway. Once the kings learn it was behind the assassinations, they'll start a witch hunt. We can prevent that from happening. I'm all for punishing the guilty, but can't abide collective responsibility. I'm ready to go and reveal everything I know about Philippa Eilhart, Sheila de Tanserville, and their schemes.
Let's go then.
Well, that was certainly a lot to learn. So it turns out Sheila wasn't the only one behind it all. It's mainly Sheila and Philippa, but a lot of the Lodge were complicit in it all, I should say. We just need to get Triss out of here,
Those
though.
Nilfgardians, that's your work?
Oh, yeah.
They followed their leader too blindly.
Way too blindly.
They didn't slaughter themselves.
Way too blindly. That leader was an idiot. Okay, how do I get out of here? Through here, right? Yeah, this looks about right. Triss?
We shouldn't arrive at the same time. Let's split up.
The Lodge remembers too.
Rest assured I won't let anyone compress me again.
Some of the sorceresses will be surprised to see you. Watch them closely.
Don't worry, I'll manage. See you at the talks.
All right.
Alright, well, we're gonna actually take this level up because it might be one of the last ones we get. We got 4 talents to spend. Honestly, might as well just max out this sword tree. It's all I use anyway. I don't use signs in combat. I'm not gonna pour stuff into alchemy. I don't make any potions or anything in this game. Alright. So we pretty much just have the last quest of this chapter left and then the epilogue. So I'm hoping maybe we can finish chapter 3 this episode, and then the epilogue, I remember it being real short. So we should just be able to finish the game next episode, right?
Hey there.
The game overall is a lot shorter than the first Witcher game.
Magic, I tell you.
But in my opinion, it's the shortest game, but it is the best, you know? I just enjoy playing it. Alright. Oh, what do you want? Hello?
Swiving son of a cunt! His cocksucking motherfucking majesty!
Excuse me?
Yeah, excuse me?
Pardon me, sir, I meant no offense.
You're leaving the deliberations. Why?
Henselt! He's to have all Edirn, we're to live in a Kedwenny yoke! Scandalous.
No one opposed him?
None! Radovid drools for Temeria, and will let that lout have anything in exchange. The North will never be the same again. I must return home. Farewell.
Oh, flashback time. Memories.
Roche had murder in his eyes. He wanted blood and couldn't care less that it was royal, that this was what Letho would have wanted. The death of a king is the triumph of chaos, civil war, famine, fear among common folk, a time of disdain. That is the only reason Henselt remains alive and Kedwen grows stronger. Thousands of Kedwennies live better lives because their ruler is an amoral, ruthless son of a bitch who stands above the law.
Yeah, so basically we didn't let Roche kill Henselt, so Henselt's still alive and he's taking Edirn as a result. It makes sense though, you got 4 big countries. 2 of those countries are now leaderless. The remaining 2 gotta figure out what to do, you know? And it makes sense, one takes one country, the other takes the other. Let Radovid have Redania and Temeria, if Henselt can have Kedwen and Edirn. We gotta talk to Triss before we just walk in.
So, even the
We're about to witness a great event.
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's go inside.
It's now or never.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender.
Temeria has yet to speak its last. Vernon Roche, commander of your fallen King's Special Forces, was responsible for today's massacre in the Kedweni camp.
Has he been captured?
He fled. Our people are on his trail.
Lesser incidents have culminated in war, Constable.
Roche acted on his own behalf. This illustrates precisely why Temeria cannot be left to fend for itself. The result would be anarchy and chaos.
So Roche wasn't successful in getting Anais because we didn't help him. Makes sense. But we got Triss here, that's what matters.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the Conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Merigold?
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Demavend, yes. Foltest, we have no idea.
Sheila de Tanserville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Merigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanserville will be condemned to death.
Oh, here we go. Flaming Rose boys. Of course they gotta come in and ruin things.
Sheila de Tanserville, until Triss Merigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the Conclave.
Arrest her.
Alright, they work for Radovid now.
You don't know the whole truth. Merigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
Keyword whole truth. There is some truth to that, and I feel like that's enough, you know? Oh yeah, remember the dragon in the beginning of the game? Yeah, it never died. It's still very much alive. Oh, now they really are flaming roses.
We're trapped! Magic's no good here! I can't get us out!
I don't even know where you are.
You have to get Sheila!
I don't even know where she's yelling from. So, just like Chapter 1 had its gargantuan monster boss, the Kayrin, and Chapter 2 had the Drog, Chapter 3 has the dragon. Once dragons were commonplace and ruled the continent, absolutely. Dragonfire was the bane of cities, and dragon appetite was a constant threat to the first colonizers. Sorcerers stood against these creatures. Witchers were created to fight them. Today, that sentence doesn't work. Today, dragons are nearly extinct. Sometimes forktails and slipzards, that's not what they're called, slizzards, can be seen. This one's a disaster. But compared to dragons, they are like stray cats to tigers. The beasts were exterminated by professional hunters such as the famed Crinfrid Reavers. Alchemical components found in a dragon's body are among the most expensive on the market and are in high demand among sorcerers. The beast's roasted tail is a real delicacy. We're killing ourselves a dragon today, boys. Let's get this sword out so we can do some damage. Where is it? It's flying up there. Okay. All right.
Stand back while you can, Witcher.
Oh yeah, and it took Sheila for whatever reason. The dragon's on Sheila's side.
Not anyone else.
So it's kind of a combined boss fight with Sheila too. I'm gonna quick save because there are some rapid fire choices we'll have to make here if I remember right.
If I have to, I will kill you.
Ooh, dragon. Hey, is this Skyrim on a staircase in a tower with dragon fire coming through? Are we playing the beginning of Skyrim now?
How do you like my dragon?
Oh, I'm on fire. This is literally one of the first scenes from Skyrim.
Synthesis! Kill him now!
Synthesis.
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
But it's not. There's still a Witcher 3.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
This is the first big choice. She's obviously not teleporting right. She will die if she teleports. Or we can remove the diamond and save her. As much as I would love to let her die, That's not really a good playthrough, and like at the end of the day, I want to do good playthroughs on my YouTube channel, so...
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
So someone tried to betray her and switched out her diamond thing so she'd die. Oh god, the dragon is here.
Damn, you're ugly.
We aren't doing damage to it, that's for sure. I don't remember how to fight this thing. And that's a slight problem, I think. I'm on fire. It bit me. Well, good thing this is on easy mode, and I have the best armor and sword in the game. Okay, that's something. Maybe I just gotta keep damaging it until it breaks more of the area. I'm not doing any damage to it. It's not doing any damage to me. We're sort of in a stalemate. I am doing damage, actually. Just not a lot. Turns out dragons are tough to kill. Climbing up to the highest part of the tower, I think. How do I... Okay. There we go. Why does it have, like, no health? Oh, because I can't damage it right now. Apparently. Okay. It would probably be very bad if it knocked me off the tower. I don't know if it can. What's it doing? What's it doing? Oh, it's swooping down at me. If this were on any higher of a difficulty, I probably would have died by now. Yeah, I literally can't do damage to it right now. Is there something I gotta do? Let's get Quinn out. Try that. Oh my god. Yeah, what do you do to me now? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm glad it can't knock me off the tower. I'm just gonna start trying stuff. Axie, why not? Axie. Never used in a fight. They said they're controlling the dragon. What if I can control the dragon? What's it doing? That's not good. Oh, right behind me. Look, I seriously doubt Igni or Ard are gonna do anything to this thing. Okay, I was wrong. Either I lasted long enough or Ard actually did something. I'm assuming quick time events here, right? I'm not doing anything here right now, just so you guys know. This is a cutscene. Ooh, that looks like a dead dragon. This is the next big choice. They haven't revealed the deal with the dragon yet. Again, good playthrough. I don't want to kill the dragon. I don't think it will die like that. I think it will live on. So it's not like we do a mercy killing. Yeah, see, it pulls the tree out.
A list of the Lodge's sorceresses. A list of the hordes you'll help us find. What's going on here?
I don't know the relevance of them dying. I don't know what they were from. Were they from Temeria? What army is that? That's Redania, right? Yeah, that's Redania. I recognize the symbol. And those guys... I can't tell what army they're from. Oh, and we're in the epilogue now. We'll save this for next time for the big finale. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.